Hey guys, Tammy Anderson Ward here today with a last minute speaker spotlight. They say you know that people save the best for last. I want to introduce you to the amazing Celeste Anderson from Fusion Collective. And the Fusion Wellness Collective is based right in South Jordan, and they offer all kinds of incredible things. And I can't wait for you to be able to hear about it. So whether you're local to Utah or you want to, zoom in for a session, I want to go ahead and I want to introduce you to our speaker, Celeste Anderson. Now, she's going to be in the big room, the showroom, the one with the giant glass windows, right at 11 o'clock. And as you guys gather around in a circle with chairs, right, so everybody's comfortable, you're going to be able to hear from her heart. Now, Celeste is a compassionate spiritual minister and life coach, and she's transformed her own life, and after navigating 27 years of suicidal depression rooted in childhood sex abuse and trauma herself, she's able to draw on profound experiences. She right now currently guides individuals and families through the healing journeys with empathy and resilience. With her expertise as a 6'2" reflector in human design. And if you guys don't know what that means, make sure that you for sure ask her. We also have the amazing Nikisha Timms who will be doing human design and can teach you more about what Celeste numbers mean. But a 6'2" reflector is really powerful. And she's able to offer transformative practices. Celeste empowers clients to embrace their authenticity and find strength in their unique paths. Her class is called Your Healing Journey is Perfect for You. And she invites participants to uncover the beauty in their stories and harness the transformative power of self-acceptance and growth. Join Celeste to celebrate your journey towards wholeness and empowerment. And I'm excited for you guys to get to meet her right now, get a little sneak peek. If you've been looking for your own spiritual guide or life coach, she is a great option to choose from. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring her on. Hello, how are you today?
Hi, Tammy. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. I'm so honored to have you here. Can you go ahead and tell us a little bit about how you got started on this path?
Well, as you mentioned in my bio, I have had a little bit of a tumultuous life growing up. And about 12 years ago, I decided it was time to really focus on me after raising my children. And I moved to San Diego and I started my healing journey. And in that process, I literally took everything that jumped out at me or pinged me. I took Reiki, I did Arcturian healing, I did chakra balancing, did mediumship, life coaching, just so many different things, whatever popped up. Just trying to find, right? Trying to work on myself and find that healing.
Mm-hmm.
And in that process, I would say about halfway through, I realized that this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to help others move past their traumas, their triggers, the societal conditioning that's put upon so many of us, and just be able to be the best version of themselves, their true authentic self.
That is so important. That is such a big deal. I thank you, first of all, for your courage in your path. And then secondly, going back and learning all of that. And then thirdly, applying it and helping others. Kind of reminds me of that quote, the person who goes in or who's coming out of hell, right, is bringing the buckets to help
Right.
others know how to put the flames out, right? Like,
Yep.
oh, that's just so powerful. And honestly, like, from one person who's kind of been through some situations herself, right? Like, I know you have no ego in that, in coming and helping other people. Instead, what you're doing is genuinely doing it with humility and just so much love and courage. So I appreciate that. And I just want you to know, like, it is important because so many people do need it, especially right now, right?
Yes, especially right now.
Yeah.
The world is changing.
Definitely. And it's nice just to have some options for people to be able to get support because we're not cookie cutters, like you can't come at us with approaches like that.
Right.
We're all so different. And so to be able to offer things like that is probably really beneficial. So yeah, so tell us a little bit about what some of those things that you do offer. What kind of services does the Fusion, Wellness Collective offer?
So many things. And I'm not going to get into naming all of them, especially right here. You can go to our website and they're all listed. But I mean, we offer everything from intuitive mediumship readings and oracle card readings and classes. We do sound and frequency healing sessions and classes for adults, toddlers, babies, and teenagers and young kids. We really want to involve everyone. We do energy healing sessions from Reiki to shamanic journeying to the copper pyramid to plant medicine ceremonies. I mean, literally, I really feel like we have a plethora of things for people to choose from.
That is awesome. And I love that because literally not everybody's going through the same things and not everybody really responds to the same things. So you can try different things, right? And if there was somebody who was like maybe really considering doing an oracle card reading or a mediumship reading, is there anything special that you would like to kind of like a seed that you want to plant in their heart or something that you'd want them to know as they were preparing to come to the conference or to reach out and work with you?
Trust your intuition. Trust that inner voice that each and every one of us is born with. There is nothing more powerful, and there is no tool that we have that is more important than that intuition, that inner knowing that unfortunately many of us through the years have been told not to listen to, that we can't trust, that we're crazy. I promise you, each and every one of you has it, and it's there for a reason. And I'm going to give you a quick example. I did a conference a few years ago. I believe it was right after COVID. And there was a girl, we were nonstop the whole day with lines of people waiting for readings and to sit in the pyramid. And there was a woman that stood there and waited and waited and waited for an opportunity. And then she would leave and she would come back and wait and wait. And she would leave and come back. And at the end, I went up to her and she said, I have walked this whole conference a few times. And every time I've known I need to see you. And not only was that an amazing honor for me, but for her to listen to her intuition and listen to that is what's the most important. I'm not for everyone. My ladies are not for everyone. Find what is right for you and be willing to know that there are many different people out there for you.
Yeah, that's so cool. Great advice. I love that too. I've had people ask me like, why did you start doing the conferences? And that was what you just summed up was in a huge part why I even started doing the conferences. I wanted to be like almost like a little bridge, right? Like connect people who are looking for that to the people who have that and be like the bridge that makes that help people make that connection, So I just love that. Thank you so much. And it really kind of tugged on my heartstrings. So tell us a little bit about what you want people to know about the Fusion Wellness Collective.
Oh, so many things. The reason we started, the ladies are all previous students. They've all taken my mediumship classes. They've been clients of mine working through their own traumas and their own triggers for years. It's been beautiful to watch the growth that they've achieved for each one of them. But we realized last year, along with many other people that are in my tribe, I like to call it a tribe, that we really do have a similar vision. And that's that we really wanted to create a space where people can come no matter where you are, no matter where you're at in your journey. You can show up and be accepted exactly as you are, because again, your journey is perfect for you. And where you are is perfect for you. And we want people to show up and know that you're not going to be judged. You're going to be accepted. And we will help you. We will guide you. But our goal is to help you be that person for yourself. Our goal is for you to know, like I said before, you have it in you. That was one of the biggest gifts that I learned in my healing journey, was to listen to myself and understand that I was the most important person. I was the most important person in my healing, not what everyone else was telling me and teaching me. And we want people to know there's no egos here. I
Mhm.
always, in my mediumship class, I always tell people there's never too many. I can have 10 mediums stand in front of a whole group of people and give messages to someone, and each of those 10 is going to give a different message to that person, and it's going to resonate because we all come from a different perspective. We all hear the messages from our guides in a different way. So there's no competition. That is what, to me, puts a nail, puts a buffer in this beautiful healing experience when people are like, no, you have to see this person, you have to go see it. No, listen to your heart, see many people, and go to where you're pulled to, because in that moment, that's why you're there.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, I know for myself, I've been really blessed by people that have really developed that skill of listening to their intuition. And I just want to thank you because I've had times when I've had like deep loneliness, like overwhelming heartache, like almost like I didn't even have that courage to keep going. You know that part on Frozen, what is it, Frozen 2, where the sister Anna, have you ever seen that show? Do you
Oh,
know what
yes.
I'm talking about? And she's like, at first I was like, "Oh, this is kind of disturbing. She's really distraught right now." I'm like, "Oh, this is like depression, like look at this. This is like it's a cartoon movie, you know what I mean?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is," and but then I realized how many people are dealing with this and they've never actually seen it on a screen. So then I was like championing that whole scene. I know I wasn't planning on talking about Disney with you, but like really how many people have dealt with that and they've never ever seen that portrayed and have it be so relatable in a Disney movie, you know what I mean? But it's like you're helping people to see that next right step. You know what I mean? Just like that song says. Sorry, I have 8 kids, and so,
Yeah.
like, my youngest little girl, like, she just loves that show, so I've been watching it with her, and, anyway, super, super tender, so special. Why don't you take a moment to tell us next about what's gonna be happening in your class? You have 50 minutes right before lunch. I know there's so many people that are, like, really like, "Ooh, which classes do I go to?" So they're pouring themselves, through the schedule. Tell us what's gonna be happening. What will they experience when they go to your class?
I really kind of like what we've talked about. I have a couple of exercises that I'd love to run people through just for them to understand that that voice is real and they should listen to it. And I have studied so many modalities over the years and continue to study different modalities that I just want to share different ones and explain to people during those 27 years of suicidal depression.
Mhm.
One of the things that was clear was that I just had to keep trying. I just had to keep trying. I had to make the choice to be willing to keep trying something different. I went through many normal counselors and therapists that did not work, that did not resonate with me, that sometimes even made me feel worse.
Mhm.
Nothing against them. It was not right for me.
Mhm.
And I just want people to understand that there are so many different things out there. It is our job to be willing to continue to search and find what is right. And even when you find what is right, still be willing to continue to learn and grow and search for something new, because that's how we really become the best version of ourselves. There is no one answer to fix everything. I promise you that. There
Mhm.
is no one answer. And if they manage to come to my class and stay to the end, I am going to have a drawing at the end to give away an individualized life coaching session, not just one, but a 4-pack, a
Wow.
$444 value.
Mhm.
So this
Awesome.
is how passionate I am about this. This is
Mhm.
how important this is to me. I want people to understand that there is something better out there,
Mhm.
and we can always grow into something more.
Oh, I just wanna give you a big hug through the screen, like a big virtual hug. That's so
Thanks.
special. Thank you so much for sharing these this message of hope. It really is true. They say hope is medicine for the soul, right? And when you feel like you have that hope and you don't have to just succumb to feelings of loneliness or despair, just having that. So I appreciate you, what you're doing for the world, raising the vibration and supporting so many, even having gone through your own journey. There was a quote that I read the other day and it really resonated with me and it's coming to my mind right now. So I'll share it. It said, I am a woman who is not seeking to impress, but to progress. And there is a difference. And
Yes.
so I see you, girl. Like, seriously, it's so valuable. So I want to tell everybody where you are. So when they get there, they'll know how to find you. So, first of all, when you come into the main lobby at the Miller Conference Center, there'll be a staircase. You'll see the big wide open space. We'll be right at the base of that staircase. And then right directly across from us is the door that leads you into the vendor hall. And there's about 75 total vendor spaces, which is pretty incredible. And you're going to go to the left and you'll find Colette right over there with her space, with her ladies there. And I am so grateful. Thank you so much for being a part of it, for serving the whole day. Like, literally, it's such a long day. So I hope you get some breaks and get some time in there. But this is such a beautiful day of self-care and connection and community and healing. And what's something that you're really looking forward to at the event?
There are actually a couple of speakers that I'm really looking forward to meeting and checking out. One thing that I've said for a couple of years now that I feel is missing in my tribe is that male energy.
Mm-hmm.
So I am very much looking forward to possibly connecting with Michael and a few others and just feeling their energy, feeling that true healed, beautiful masculine energy.
That's awesome.
And to talk to them a little bit. So that's one of the things I'm looking forward to. But I just want to say, look for the banner, look for these balloons. They will be with us on Saturday. That will help you find us.
Love it.
And come to the booth, come to our booth and fill out a little 5-question survey for us. And we are going to be doing a raffle every 2 hours, giving away private sound bath sessions for you and your family, mindfulness classes, readings. I mean, I feel like we're really going all out just because we're trying to let people know about this new collective that we have.
That's so beautiful. Well, again, you guys, the website on how you connect with them is up on the screen. You can find Colette Anderson and the rest of the Fusion Wellness Collective. Or did I say Colette? I'm so
Celeste.
sorry.
It's okay.
Definitely Celeste, y'all. I'm a little bit sleep deprived, but yes, that's correct. And the rest of everybody there at the Fusion Wellness Collective. That's what I was reading. Collective.
Right.
That's your name. But anyway, I appreciate you so much for being a part of this. Thank you so much for your support. And if you don't have your tickets yet, y'all, there is still time. There is a conference website that I'm going to just go ahead and put the link up here for you one more time so that you can go and find out about all the speakers. You can join in our opt-in list if you'd like. If you want to be a part of our Facebook group, we actually have free tickets for anyone who would like to join our Facebook group from now until Saturday. So anytime that you'd like, go ahead and just mention that and we'll get you in. If you have any other questions at all, we also have a phone number. You're welcome to send us a text to. That is 435-339-0442. And we'll see you all Saturday. Thanks again. I appreciate you so much, Celeste.
Thanks, Tammy.
You're awesome. Okay, thanks, friend. We'll see you then.
Thank you.